Hey lizards, here I am with your day one treatment recap. First, we got back from Maine this weekend. It was so pretty. A lot of family, 9-hour drive, totally worth it. And then Tuesday, went in, got my labs, more than usual, but also agreed to participate in a study where they could take my blood and study it further for myeloma. Donate myself to science, let's do it. Help the guy with his messaging, because I told him, you should have started with the fact that you don't have to prick me again. You're just going to take a couple extra while you got it in there. So that was funny. And then vitals. We always chat about our nails, me and the girls, our fingernails. And then the bone marrow biopsy, by far not the best. They're painful. You basically lay flat on your chest and they put a corkscrew and like pull out from your hips, your pelvis in the back. But I tolerated it, and they said I could take something before I came, so I had a little oxy for that. But it's still, like, those are not cool. But it had to be done. And then we went for infusion treatment. And so before they gave me the new teclistamab medicine, they had to give me something, an IV for an hour. They also gave me a ton of Benadryl and Dex, a steroid. The reason why they pre-med is all these things is because they've learned that the patients can get really sick, really bad infections. And so they do all of this so you can avoid the infections. So we hung out for an hour. The shot it truly was like getting a vaccination, but you get it in your tummy. It was like so quick. Not like the other treatments I've gotten where I have shots in my stomach that take like 5 minutes to go in. And then we were like quickly out of there, and Tom wisely stopped at Wawa on the way home, so nobody needed to pick up anything. And then I was very tired for the rest of the day. Like, I was starting to fall asleep when we were still at the hospital. I was crazy drained. Had a really bad headache. I had some like heat flashes, and they are like super clear to call if you have a fever of 100.4 or higher. Never like crossed into any of that. I just really wanted to stay in bed and watch Netflix, which I did. And then towards the end of the night, I rallied and sat with family a little bit. Had some Tylenol, like totally fine. And then worst night's sleep because the Dex keeps you awake, the steroid, which is a known thing that I deal with each time I go to treatment. But last night was uncool. I was shocked that when I got up this morning, I feel great and I look good. By the way, all my blood work from yesterday, still not showing a goddamn thing. But onward, so I go again tomorrow, and they're like, just maybe the side effects, really kick up in these last couple of days. Who knows? But probably relief to finally get things started. And then feel okay today, even though I have a headache right now. I'll take that. We're gonna go to Target after we finish breakfast, so hopefully it's not too humid out. Anyways, now I'm babbling. Get on to it. Thank you so much for the good vibes. They so help. I love this village. I love you guys so much. Be good.